Greetings, this is NobleCale for NobleCale.com. I've got here a game called Pocket Dogfights, and it's a top-down aerial combat game by Rob Caporetto. I'll put all of his contact details into the description of the video. He also does Let's Play videos for shooter games for the Commodore 64, so he's awesome and totally worth checking out. You should go stalk him pretty much immediately. Anyway, we're looking at a copy of Pocket Dogfights. I've got it running on PC, but it's also available for iPhone, iPad, the Mac App Store in general, Android, and he's also got it up on Windows, Mac, and Linux under Pay-What-You-Want DRM free, which is pretty fantastic. So you should go check him out. Now, if you get the chance, you should also, fellow game devs should check out Rob's press page for Pocket Dogfights, because it's fantastic. It gives pretty much everything that press people want, which is things like transparent background, copies of your logo for the game, gives a bit of development history, personal information about Rob, and all that contact information, the social stuff and all this kind of stuff. So you should at the very least go and check out his press page, simply to have a look at how it should be done. Anyway, enough of my waffling about all of the external stuff. Let's talk about the game. We've got this main menu screen. Everything is very nice and consistently done. Good palette, and it's got start briefing, which I'm guessing is some kind of instructions, options, credits, and scores. Let's have a quick look at the options menu. Okay, I noticed with these that you actually have to click and hold them down. Anyway, so under audio, we have all of my top 100 requirements, which is music and sound effects controls. Under controls, controller is Xbox 360. I've got one here, and I can customize it in that I can choose whether I want rotational or directional. I'm going to stick with rotational. And we keep heading back, and we're just going to jump straight in here. I'm only going to play for however long I survive for, which is probably not going to be long. I've played a bit and I really do enjoy it. It's a bit harder than what I'm used to, simply because modern games are a bit easier, and I think Rob's gone for a little bit of a hard attack on it, which I actually think is a great thing. So let's jump on in here. Right, I get my selection of Spitfire or Mustang. Oh, both good choices. Let's go with the Spitfire though. And I also got a choice as to which wave I started on out of the ones that I've already done. What you'll notice here is that I'm turning left, using the left and right. So that's your rotational controls. That's my primary fire, which for me is right trigger. I haven't picked up any power-ups, so left trigger doesn't really do much for me right now. And here's my first enemy, so let's go in and kill him. Alright, you'll notice he actually gets a bit damaged, he glows a bit. And you'll also notice I've got enemies on the radar, and they're starting to bunch up, so I'm going to head back. You do die from collisions in this, as I aptly demonstrate right there. Okay. Oh. Rah. There we go. Ooh. And so the main strategy sort of appears to be flanking. This is a special attack, obviously, and I have limited ammo, as you can see down in the bottom. I think I'm being fired upon. Yep. Oh, no. No. What I like is that I can restart without touching the mouse again. Just pressing the fire button bumps me straight into the game. I was raging the other day about a game that made me go mouse to choose a menu option, then back to the keyboard. I'd die in short order, and then I'd have to go back to the mouse again. Whereas this one jumps me straight back in. The damage descriptors are sort of visual in that you can see I'm getting damaged by how much I'm smoking, all that kind of stuff. So it saves on HUD space and conveys vital information that way. Come here, you. Yes. It's amazing how much joy you can take by pulling off a decent flanking maneuver. That's amazing how much more difficult it suddenly gets when a third plane just suddenly arrives on the scene. And it's really silly because you shouldn't get surprised by them. They're on the radar, but you still do. Just like that. Ouch. I promise you I've been past wave number 1. So according to the history, this one was started development in 2011, and as far as I know, Rob's finished on it, and he's moved on to a game called Pivotus, which I'll also link in the comments. Oh, come here, you. Oh, I don't know if I could have avoided that. You'll notice that I'm not I sound disappointed when I die, but that's disappointment in myself. And I think that's what happens when you truly have a game that has pretty decent controls. I'm disappointed that I allow myself to get outflanked. I'm disappointed that I allow myself to be surprised when I have a freaking radar. None of that's a reflection on the game. The game itself is not frustrating. I'm harming myself. So I think I like the idea of what I call harsh, not frustrating. And this is pretty much the embodiment of that. It's a hard game. As you can see, I'm not even getting past wave 1 right now. But I am getting better with every single play. And I think that's important. Alright, let's see if I can bump these two down south off before the two from the north appear. I think they actually collided. That's pretty spectacular. I'm going to try and flank these guys, but I think I've really messed this up. Oh, come on. Yes. Yes, even better. With speed ups, you do get sort of a bigger field of view, so... Yes, I almost ran into the back of him though. Okay, and large hostile incoming. Oh dear. Let's see how well I can sustain this. So, I suspect that coming in... Oh, it's got a tail gunner! You monster. I think I've got it though. Ah, I think I'm getting killed. No, no! Don't you die on me now. Yes! No! I'm going to count that as reaching wave number 2. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to stop here, but I think that you can count on the fact that I'll be back playing Pocket Dogfights after a bit more practice. That was Pocket Dogfights by Rob Caporetto. You should go check him out. You should go buy this game. It's on Pay-What-You-Want. And I really think that at the very least it's worth your attention. So hop on to pocketdogfights.com. I'll put all the relevant links down the bottom, so you won't even have to type anything. You'll just have to click. Go for it. This is Noble Kale for nobleKale.com. I will see you at the next video. See you later.